Hey, hey.
All right. Hello, world. Let's see if I switch it to this view. How does it decide? Okay. All right, and then the folks in YouTube can they can chat with us if they so choose. Folks haven't said anything in the YouTube chat ever, but you know, if you're there, feel free to say hello in the YouTube chat, and we should be able to say hello back. All right. I got presentation and all right, and I can share screen. All right, got the screen sharing down. And then I think we still have folks who are asking about the hoodies. And I think we still have a few left in the inventory. So I can share out the link to the Shopify after the announcements. Harlan, did you get yours yet? Oh no, I lost my audio.
No, you lost my ability to unmute myself. Did you send one?
No, I thought Mike Morrissey was sending it to you.
Let's take this offline and off of the live stream.
Okay.
We definitely have our life together, I promise.
Nice. Yeah, all right, we got folks in the stream.
I got my hoodie.
Oh, nice. Do you think it's sufficiently comfortable? Because we did a lot of research into getting the appropriately comfortable hoodies for folks. After I learned that there's like a tier of hoodie, I guess superiority, like whichever one is like a certain fabric is better or something like that.
I found it sufficiently aerodynamic to wear it while on my racer.
Ooh, nice. All right. And then we have 5 seconds till we go live. I don't know. At some point, I'm gonna get like some good jokes or something for this pre-show. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Code for Boston. My name is Matt, and I am on the leadership team here at Code for Boston, along with Harlan and Annie and Thad, and I think Brian might be in there, and potentially a couple other folks hiding behind the arrows. If you have questions, need help with anything, feel free to ask one of us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. So the way this is going to work is we're going to have some opening remarks and announcements. After the announcements, we'll have project updates. And then after project updates, we'll stop the live streaming to YouTube, and new folks can stay with us. And we're going to have a new member orientation for everyone that is new and wants to find out about Code for Boston and potentially join a Code for Boston project tonight. So that said, announcements, first and foremost, read our code of conduct at codeforboston.org. The gist of the code of conduct is we want everyone to be respectful with each other and to feel respected. If for some reason you don't feel respected in this space, then talk to one of us on leadership and we'll be more than happy to deal with that. Make sure to RSVP on meetup.com/codeforboston. I finally RSVP'd to all the things, so mea culpa for telling everyone to do this and then not setting a good example. I am now setting a good example for everyone by appropriately RSVPing to all the meetups. It just is how folks learn about us and helps juice us in the meetup algorithm. I know many of you found us on Meetup, so it continues to be a good platform. Make sure to RSVP for the Zoom if you're going to give a project update, or if you're new and want to find a new project to join. That's updated every week, so you can just bookmark codeforboston.org/room/CFB, and it should bring you to the most recent Zoom RSVP link. So you can get to that on a weekly basis. Make sure to join Slack, slack.codeforboston.org. That's where a lot of the project communication happens and that sort of thing. And then finally, you can donate to us at codeforboston.org as well, or talk to Harlan and I if your organization is interested in sponsoring Code for Boston. This is how we pay for the work that we do. We keep a pretty lean budget, so I promise it's like nothing insurmountable, but we do have some awesome sponsors like Bari that have helped support us every single year, along with a lot of folks that have donated to the pizza fund and that sort of thing that helps keep this going and keeps the lights on for us. So speaking of Bari, events coming up, we have the Bari Conference this Friday at 3:30 p.m. Topic is going to be leveraging the 2020 census equitably. I believe the topic's going to be housing. Will, if you're here, do you have anything you want to say about the Bari Conference?
Sure. So I am a little bit less plugged in to the topics now than I was when I still worked at Bari, but I believe that the topic is going to focus on it is focused on the census, and it's focused to some degree on differential privacy. But I think it is largely just a look at like the different sort of downstream research things that rely on a complete 2020 census. There are some really interesting folks presenting on this week's panel, so I encourage everyone to log on.
Awesome. And then that link will also be in the new and upcoming Code for Boston email newsletter. I have made a MailChimp account, or rather I've resurrected our old MailChimp account with help from Harlan, so that I can start sending updates to folks with events, jobs, and of course, written version of the project updates that folks share. So I will share the link to sign up for the email updates in the general channel again, if you want to sign up for that. But on top of that, also want to encourage folks to share events in the events channel and jobs in the jobs channel in Slack, so that we can continue to have content to populate the newsletter and send that out. So that next is project updates. Let's start with the My City Voice app.
Hey everyone, excuse me, nothing major to report from My City voice apps, both Boston Info and the Brookline app. We're just continuing down our features and improvement lists that we got from the city of Boston. Plenty of work to do though, so if you are interested in doing some work in Python, definitely stop by our room and we'll give you something to do.
Awesome. Thanks, Jamie. Safe Water Project.
Yes, hi everyone. So tonight, same as last week, we split in two teams. One group is working on improving the data pipeline for the Python Flask app that tells the botters if it's safe to boat on the charts or not. And the other is doing work on open data sharing and data visualization tools. So we are doing design work in order to share water quality data of the charts with the public. And we are looking for Python Flask developers, data visualization or GIS specialists, or data viz designers. Thank you.
Great. Harm reduction.
Yeah, hi. Last week we did some more work just discussing our overall process and our partner, as well as a little bit of development. Tonight we're doing more of the same, thinking more broadly about our partner and kind of what our role is, and then diving into Trello tickets. And we are looking for people who are familiar with React or Firebase or are in UX research.
Awesome. Job hopper.
Yes, so last week we worked on journey maps. We stayed together as a group, we didn't split into teams. I believe we're going to try to wrap up journey mapping tonight and then begin to talk about how we're going to tackle the next steps of actually building something.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Next, volunteer income tax assistance. That? All right. Guess
Thad.
we don't have.
Oh, sorry, Matt.
Is Thad not here?
He is here.
I'm
Well,
on.
let's come back to him.
It's a little bit confusing. Anyhow, so the volunteer, I had some great meetings with the Volunteer Tax Assistance Project this week, and to kick off this project, and basically we are ready to take on volunteers that would like to help the assisters that are trying to help people that are assisting other people. So we're kind of 2 levels deep in this with their taxes, and specifically we're helping them through a Zendesk platform. So we need people that are that might want to just give a little bit of tech support to sort of less technical people that are used to doing in-person assistance of taxes, so that they can get through the online forms with the tax filler. So that's the idea for the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Project. Thank you.
Great. Plug along.
Hello. Last week we did email verification and a bunch of styling fixes and reviewed a pull request. I think this week we'll do another PR review and probably deep linking potentially, maybe some other stuff, universal links.
Nice. Love me some universal links. Clean slate.
Yeah, so we are working on the final details for our juvenile sealing app to get it finished and hopefully launched. We're getting some user experience feedback right now, and we started the conversation with Greater Boston Legal Services to get it added to their website. And we're also continuing our work on analyzing Massachusetts prosecution data.
Cool. Thanks, Jeremy. Windfall awareness.
Sorry, I tried to switch and it didn't work. So anyhow, hopefully my internet doesn't go out. Windfall Awareness Project last week. We did a mob programming on a TypeScript project, TypeScript challenge that had come up when we were connecting the JavaScript application that we had built for Social Security with the official Social Security calculator. And we're trying to support a file format. And I think this week we're looking for people that want to join the mob programming and write some TypeScript on a pretty well-defined problem. So welcome. Thank you. It's
Great.
available.
And then last but not least, anyone here from the Get Us PPE project? Going once, going twice. All right. I guess they're not here this week. So with that, those are all the projects. Here is the full list of links that you might need to go to project rooms. So thanks so much for stopping by, everyone that managed to make it. If you're new, please stay on the line. I'll stop the stream and we'll do new member orientation. Otherwise, happy hacking. Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks, Matt.